and then scoop the pelvis under, drop the head. Hey everyone, welcome to class. Welcome to this yoga for hip mobility flow. Man, we all always need some hip openers, am I right? But what I always like to focus on is not just becoming stretchier and more limber, like being more limber is important, but in yoga, it's common to sometimes overcorrect the issue of tightness and try to aim for some sort of hypermobility, even if you might not think of it that way. A lot of the classes that I've seen are really asking us to do things that are just unnecessary. So this class is a really balanced way to achieve better mobility that is functional and also makes you feel better. So what more could you ask for, right? You might need a strap depending on how tight you are. So grab one if your hamstrings are very, very tight, but otherwise no props needed. Let's go ahead and lie down. We're going to start in bound angle. So feet together, knees drop open and away from the midline. Arms can end up wherever you feel comfortable. So they can be at your sides, resting on the inside of the thighs, or resting on the belly, whatever feels right. Take a few breaths here. With each exhale, trying to soften a little bit more. So something a little bit different. I want you to really strongly press the feet together, like press in towards the midline. You feel the whole inner thighs activate, the glutes activate a little bit. Press, 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 and then relax. And do that again. Press, 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 press them together. Resist, resist, resist. And then the opposite, relax. Let's do that one more time. So press, 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 squeeze, press as hard as you can. Super, super strong. Press the heels into one another and then relax. Take 3 more rounds of breath, nice and slow. Letting the knees drop a little bit more with each exhale. And bring the knees up. Plant the left foot on the mat. Catch the right thigh. And we're not going to stretch aggressively here. You're just going to pull the knee in comfortably to whatever level you can. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then just kick the heel straight up towards the sky. Bend it back down. Kick it straight up so you feel that resistance in the hamstring. Then bring it back down. So you're not holding. You're kicking. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to 8, 6, 7, 8. Now on 8, I want you to hold. So here's where you might need your strap. If you can't hold this, loop your strap around your foot. If you do have the flexibility, you can catch the ankle or the calf and continue to pull that leg a little bit closer to you. Four, 3, 2, 1. Gently let it go. Bend the right knee. Let it come down. And same goes on the left side. You're just going to catch the thigh and then on an exhale, kick the left heel up. Bend it all the way back down. Kick and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8, you're going to hold. You might need your strap here. Catch wherever you can on the leg or strap, you loop your strap around the foot and pull the leg down towards you. Maybe you extend the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee. Take it down. Pull both knees in toward the chest and then rock up. You can roll over the ankles and find tabletop. We're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. So wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Scoop the tailbone under, drop the chin. So cat-cow, obviously, we mobilize the whole spine here. But I also want you to just bring your awareness to the pelvis as you're doing this. So really focus on mobilizing the pelvis. So you're trying to point the tailbone up towards the sky. Drop the belly down, lift the chest, lift the head. And now move the opposite direction. Brace the core, and then scoop the pelvis under, drop the head. Reverse. Pull everything in, scoop the pelvis under, tuck the chin. Do 2 more each way. Last one. I'm gonna be honest with you, I lost count. Last one. Said every yoga teacher ever, if you think your yoga teacher or your fitness instructor is keeping accurate count, you're wrong. They never are. And I don't know why we can't do it. We can't count to 8. We can't count to 4. Okay. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Relax the head, relax the neck. Feel the length in the hamstrings and the calves, even in the feet. Now come back to your tabletop. Take the left leg and you're going to make counterclockwise circles. So pull it up towards the ribs, but control this motion. So you're going to lift it up so the heel's kicking up towards the sky, then open the hip to 90 degrees, pull it up towards the ribs, and take it down. Open. Do 3 more. 3. Now if I count out loud, I'm keeping accurate count. 2. 1. Now just go the opposite direction for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take the left knee down, swing the left foot off your mat, extend the right leg back, and then reach the right arm up and over. So the whole side body relaxes and lengthens. Kick the right leg up so it's off the floor. Now reach for the top of that foot. Catch it. Kick the foot into the hand and take a little back bend. Gently release. Turn everything back to the center. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Shift your weight back to the center tabletop. We're going to move the right side now. So mobilizing the right, you can go clockwise or counterclockwise, but circle 5. Nice and slow. 4. 3. 2. 1. And now move the opposite direction for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take the right knee down, swing it back off your mat, kick the left leg behind you, reach the left arm up and over, and let the left side body release and lengthen. Now engage the side just a little bit so you can lift the left leg, bend the knee, catch the foot, kick the foot into the hand, and take a little back bend. Gently release. Take the left hand down, swing it back, downward facing. Couple breaths. On your next breath in, pick the left leg up. So pick it up but just a little bit. So you're going to lift about halfway. So it's almost like you're making an L shape with the left leg. Now move it up a little bit more if you can, but don't open the hip. So what we're after here is a little glute activation and awareness. So just keep lifting the heel towards the sky until you can't anymore without opening the hip. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now open the hip, bend the knee. Just relax. Turn everything back to the front. Step the left foot forward. Crescent lunge. So squeeze the back thigh away from the mat. Bring the hands to the heart center. Drop the hips a little bit lower. Once you have your balance, take the arms up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to the heart center again. Pull the right knee in toward the chest. Stay here. On an exhale, I want you to kick the right leg forward. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee. Cross the right ankle over left thigh and find figure 4. So drop the hips down low. Hands can be wherever you want them in order to keep your balance. So at the heart, on the hips, overhead if you can. Inhale fully. Pay attention on the exhale. I want you to start to straighten the left leg, but pull the right heel up towards the crease of the left thigh and fold straight over. Soften the left knee. Lift the chest a little bit. Stand back up. Pull the right knee in toward the chest. Step back to crescent. Arms up. Exhale, hands down. Take a vinyasa. Find downward facing dog, but walk the hands right back to the feet immediately, turning the toes out to the side. Sit the hips down low for a squat. Hands to the heart center. Lift the chest, lift the crown so it's reaching up towards the sky. Start to walk the hands back out to the top of your mat. Let's do the right side. So downward facing. You're going to lift the right leg just a little bit. Toes point down. The heel is leading, so the hip stays closed. Find like an L shape. You're just about at 90 degrees. And then keep lifting until you can't go any more without opening the hip. So you want to keep that hip closed. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Now open the hip. Just relax it open. Let the leg drop back. Inhale fully. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge. Arms up. Once you have your balance, of course, arms up. So squeeze that back thigh away from the mat. Drop the hips about another inch. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the heart. Pull the left knee in toward the chest. Find your balance. And then on an exhale, kick it straight out. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Start to sit down in a figure 4. Keep your hands wherever you need to stay balanced. Now straighten the right leg just a little bit and pull the left heel up towards the crease of the right hip. Now start to fold forward. Soften the right knee, lift the chest. Go ahead and pull the left knee in towards the chest. Step it back for crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, fold. Take a vinyasa. Pause and downward facing. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Bring the feet together, knees wide, sit back on the heels. Child's pose. Slide the hands in. Bring the feet together, knees together, hands to the heart center. Let the eyes close for a moment. When you're ready, blink them open. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. Hope your hips feel so much better. Remember, if you drop down to the description below, you can click the link and get a free 2-week trial to my online studio, Bad Yogi Studio. That's where the full-length version of this class, as well as all my other classes, over 350, exist. I have calendars every month, so you never have to wonder what you're going to do. I'm always guiding you through your practice so that your journey is as fulfilling and full of progress as possible. So very much hope to see you there. Thank you for joining me for today's class, and I hope to see you soon.